www.patreon.com/Final Stop Podcast. Dude, for $1 a month, you can get 4 bonus Final Stop episodes. And if you want to be a real juicy Internal Affairs Gus follower, for $10, you get those Internal Affairs. We peel back the podcast. It's the deepest form of us. Eyes cried. Tristan said slurs. Stuff gets real deep on there. Tell a friend about the cage.
You get to pet my cat once.
Wicka, wicka, wicka. Hey, welcome back to another episode of the Final Stop Podcast. I'm your host, Daniel Bridgegad, live from the ever-glorious Mescal Man Cave. Over here to my right is the Vampire King, King Possum, Lord Meerkat. It's Tristan Bowler.
Could you potentially pick me up chicken broth from the grocery store, please? Hello, mushy mushy. I am sick.
He's sick. It's going to be his personality for the next hour. Buckle up.
I mean, it's not my What do you mean?
It's going to be his whole thing for the next hour. Lock it in. I hope you guys got acetaminophen and Tylenol and Vagisil, because this nigga needs all of it.
I'm on severe NyQuil. I got the severe type.
Scoot your chair this way, a little bit closer.
You can't make me do anything. Oh, no.
All right.
Oh, no.
I fireman's carried you not that long ago.
He's going to take me sexually.
Just for fun. Now, does the hood on top of the beanie that you're wearing sideways to make a rhino horn,
I tried not to make it sideways. I really tried to get it the right way.
Is that proven by science to bring down a cold, or how does...
I'm just very cozy right now.
The way you do man sick is obnoxious.
What should I be doing? Chopping wood out front? I live in Astoria.
No, you go stand outside, shirtless, drinking espresso and just embracing the wind.
No. I do that sometimes when I'm on the ferry in the morning. If I'm really tired, I go above deck and I just take cold air to the face. Or I stick my head out the side kind of like a dog would.
The level of hardcore suffering that is low-key. You're going to a place, you're like, I fucking hate this, I hate this, I hate this. Ah!
Yeah. Wake up! You're just like, ah! The thing's like, it's fucking loud, dude.
No, you just did a bullhorn into the goddamn...
Yeah, that's what happens. Sometimes there is a horn. Well, every time there's a horn on the ferry.
That's no good.
It goes like this.
Oh, you know where... the exact opposite of ferries where I got to go when I was going to try and replace the SD card. We lost a grip of episodes. There's been a morning in the Final Stop. We had 2 fucking sweet guests. We'll have them back on, so I don't want to spoil the names yet.
Yeah.
But I went to this place that I thought was going to be decent. It was inside Trump Tower. It was cool, or like one of the Trump Towers. I know there was multiple, but it was like down at Fidei, and you walk in, it says Trump on everything. It's fucking sweet.
Yeah, if you owned a place, you'd say that on everything too.
Going to what?
I mean, that moleskin is yours, and it says DBG on it like 9 times.
Yeah, but no. You noticed that?
Yeah.
I tried to hide those in there.
No, it's not like hidden Mickeys. They're pretty apparent, dude.
Just one big one. No, but you go in, everything's gold. I like it. I think that's how I want to live my life now. I think I need more gold in my life.
You need more gold?
The chain, I might switch to a gold ring.
That's crazy.
A couple of more gold chains. But like the floor was gold, the counter was gold, the guy that helped me had like a bunch of gold on. Then you get passed from one guy. I'm just going to get an SD card fucking looked at. I had to talk to 4 people. Get escorted up an elevator, whole thing gold on the inside, sweet. Then you walk in, there's just these Asian guys working in like a pretty high-end SD card spot. But I thought the whole thing was interesting. And someone was talking about a vault. They were like, there's a lot of money in the vault at the bottom. And I was like, am I James Bond? I was like, do I do something? I almost felt activated. I was like, am I on?
Am I on?
Did they turn me on?
I'm hard.
No, I'm not.
I think that might be the gold, though.
Not like that, like a sleeper cell. Like that was the line I was supposed to hear to be like, all right, did someone hit me like is there a Glock in this wall now? Start touching around.
Yeah, I bet there is some. I wonder how many hidden guns there are in places in New York, because there's got to be a couple, right? You don't think anyone has a gun, but there's probably several people who do.
Like a guy just hits like an elbow fist on a wall and like a shotgun rolls out.
Like how many bodegas do you think you go to that just like below the counter where you're standing trying to get like a bag of chips?
That's not even hidden. You know that's there. They know that's there.
I don't think a lot of places around here have guns.
What? I watched a bodega video of someone lock the door and fucking you're stuck in here with me now, like 2 kids. They tried to rob the shit off the front, and he just like so slyly. It was 2 guys with a long stretch bodega. These 2 kids like pick off the front. He just touched a button, door locked. He goes, idiots, and he just jumped over the counter and whooped wholesale ass.
Yeah, dude.
No gun though. Sure, he had one.
No gun.
He didn't need it. Would have ruined the fun.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, this is great.
It's
I've been waiting.
have you ever seen Old Boy?
No, what's that?
It's a really, really good Vietnamese movie. I think it's Korean.
Okay.
It's a really good Korean
This is what
movie.
you're doing in your free time?
It's critically acclaimed. It's one of the best foreign films of all time.
It's a top 40, you're saying?
It's top 40.
You're a top 40 guy.
It's a big top 40.
All right.
I think it's Criterion.
All right.
But no, there's like this whole tracking scene where it's like one dude versus like 15 guys, and it's like they built an entire set for it. It's just a long hallway, and you just see the side, and he's just getting like stabbed in the back while he's beating wholesale ass with a claw hammer.
He's not dying?
No, dude. He's like someone stabs the knife in his back. He's like, oh, like throws it on the ground. But it's like very realistic. It's like what would John Wick actually do? You're just being like, I'm fucking people up with this hammer, but also I am getting stabbed.
I'm more interested in that. I have no interest in the fucking Superman personified. His hair never gets fucked up. He always has chill surfer hair at the end. No blood in it ever.
Yeah.
Give me that. Or give me like Craven. I think Craven's going to be what John Wick probably should have been. Like,
are you seriously going to go see the Spider-Man offshoot Craven movie?
First of all, don't call it an offshoot.
It is an offshoot.
Don't call it an offshoot.
It is an offshoot. It's made by Sony Pictures. It's not made by Marvel.
They own part of Spider-Man.
Barely.
Enough.
They're like their stepdad.
They own more Spider-Man than you, bitch.
Spider-Man's stepdad, dude.
What, the stepdad can't take him to a ball game every so often and do some.
Not when you're making Madam Web.
Was that the animated thing?
No.
What's Madam Web?
Exactly.
No, that's
it was
too
a
far
whole
in.
Spider-Man offshoot movie that happened literally earlier this year.
Yeah, but that's lady stuff.
Morbius.
No, Morbius sucked. I can't stand
that was a extended Marvel title thing. I think Morbius is in the Spider-Man universe.
It's not. It's okay. Fine. Offshoots suck. I'll give you that. But this one specifically seems chill. Just a guy running around.
I will say, I think
guys
the
up.
Venom one was good. I haven't seen it, but I've
That's
heard.
so much of an offshoot. It turned into an onshoot.
Yeah, they did. They liked it.
they
brought it
so
in.
Much. Yeah, they brought it in.
Yeah.
He's on a beach talking to Peter or whatever. He's gonna be in the new Spider-Man.
You think so?
I hope so.
Yeah.
Otherwise, bad booking on their part. I feel like a wrestling fan.
I like the voice of Venom. It's like, oh, what do you do?
No, I wish I would have went more scary. I don't like how jovial it is.
Because
Because Tom Hardy's already jovial. It's a buddy cop thing now.
Tom Hardy is a really good comedic actor.
You know he's a badass in real life.
Yeah, he's a motherfucker. Dude.
Does jujitsu,
He's crazy.
which is nuts to do as a famous person. Make no mistake. The second I get any sort of money, I'm not doing anything like risky ever again.
I'm going full Brando, dude.
Wait, what? What does that mean?
Just
Marlon Brando?
yeah, just
The Godfather?
deteriorating, dude.
Well, yeah, the guy just did cocaine and whiskey and eventually pieced out.
Yeah, he just like was ate, just was fat. Everyone was just like, he won an Oscar, I think, for did he win an Oscar for Apocalypse Now? But like literally they were like,
Is that the movie where they find the tribe of people? The white boys pull up on the tribe of... I've never seen.
I've never seen it either. It's fine. We're not cultured.
I thought...
But you know what I
thinking
have
of
seen? Do you know what I
Apocalypto.
have seen?
What?
Pirates of the Caribbean: Curse of the Black Pearl. That's a banger.
Is that the first one?
Yeah.
Is that where they walk under the ship and then they turn into skeletons for a second
Duh.
and they walk back out?
Duh.
Don't dummy, bro.
Tight.
You know that's not up.
So cool.
You know that's not up my alley of fucking
Of course.
knowledge.
How would that not be up your alley? Were you not a Pirates of the Caribbean kid?
I was playing football. I mean, I was enough. I didn't get big into stuff until I stopped playing football. Once I got into football, I got into stuff. Before then, it was no stuff.
There's no stuff.
There's no room for stuff.
That's crazy.
It was just fine. It was just fine bitches and breathing. No, I'm just kidding. It was just football, and that was it. And then after that, the stuff I did get into sucked. I kept getting into ABC network TV shows that got canceled after one season.
Damn,
like four in a
dude.
row. Like 4 in a row.
You were like getting really into it.
The girl I watched the show Quantico. It was on for not that long.
Yeah.
Nick Jonas's wife was the main actress. I was like, dude, she's bad. And they're like, it's canceled. I was like, why? 'Cause they were
What
like,
do you mean?
they're like, you and 4 other people.
Yeah. And neither of you are the Nielsen family or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, dude, I love bad TV
Nielsen
shows.
family.
Are you a fan of like CW style shows?
I will turn on. It's around the time of year where I start turning on just like objectively terrible Hallmark Christmas movies.
I like those. You don't have to think. It's all the same stuff. It's either the
trash,
the hottest guy you've seen working at the bookstore in the smallest town in Missouri. Just
Yeah, Safe Hawkeye.
Save Hawkeye. Some girl who gave up being a businesswoman for, I don't know, environmental reasons somehow, moves to the small town and falls in love. And you're just like, I bet you they fall in love and have kids. And cookies are done. Here we go. I like a Hallmark.
No, it's pretty bad, dude. Usually there's like She's like, if only there was a man like you, like whatever the hell. She's talking to her dog, and then lightning strikes, and the dog becomes a guy.
No, you know what I like. You know what I like. I like that better than real rom-coms because it's like that's the WWE. Those niggas know it sucks and they lean into.
I have a hard time watching rom-coms because I don't like there's the all is lost moment. It makes me so anxious.
What? Someone takes the promotion they should have took, and you thought they're on the plane they should be on, and you're like, all is lost.
It's just like, just be together. Why are you putting me through this? I know you guys are going to be together at the end. Why are we doing this?
Nah, isn't there? There has to be one where they don't get together. Isn't that one with Vince Vaughn and Nicole Aniston? Do they end up together?
I don't watch many, bud. I'm surprised you do.
I watch a lot.
It's not even because of your chick.
Yeah. You think I'm over here just watching rom?
I promise you
You think I'm watching Couples Retreat by myself? That's a good
I almost
movie.
guarantee it.
It's a good movie.
I almost guarantee
Vince
it.
Vaughn's a great comedic actor.
Vince Vaughn is good.
No, but my lady loves rom-coms. Your lady doesn't like rom-coms?
Yeah, she likes rom-coms, but do you know that Glenn Powell, Hitman?
I hate that nigga. Yes.
I saw that one. That was good.
I thought, no, it wasn't Glenn Powell. It was
Glenn Powell.
In Hitman? Fall Guy? No, I'm thinking of Fall Guy.
Yeah.
Fall Guy is Ryan.
Fall Guy was good.
Fall Guy is not Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling.
That was good.
Ryan Gosling will always be the fucking weak-ass white liability quarterback from Remember the Titans to me.
Oh, really? Was he in Remember the Titans?
Was he? Oh, my.
I've never seen Remember the Titans.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, we got to do a watch-along.
I've never remembered
Can we add that to
Titan.
the Patreon watch-along?
Yeah, we could totally do a watch-along.
We said we were going to do that. We could do that on the Patreon. Easy.
Yeah, watch-along Remember the Titans.
That's an hour-and-a-half movie with a real... I mean, that's the equivalent of a...
You think you're going to cry?
I've watched it enough now that I'm like 80% sure I won't. But there's still that 20%.
Would you sooner forget 9/11 or the Titans? Because you have to remember both.
Well, they made me remember forever.
Never forget the
the
Titans.
night they played the Titans. I could quote. You know what I feel like? They would have to give me like warnings on that, like they did to the bitches who saw Wicked. Like, hey, no singing during the movie.
Yeah,
he's here to see fucking Samuel L. Jackson talk, or not Samuel L. Jackson, Denzel Washington talk. Not you, because I'd be in the back.
I'm just gonna be looking at you, and you're just gonna be mouthing the words to the.
Shove my foot up your John Brown hind parts. You're like, what?
Yeah.
What's going on?
What are you doing?
We are the
It is in the middle.
You know what I did do shamelessly though? Is I listened to the Wicked "It's Me" song. 7.5 minutes, by the way. Didn't know that was a thing. I thought we just skipped right into the "And if you can find me." No, that's 7 minutes into
the whole story.
Song. It's stupid. God damn it. Just give me the high note. Those people suck. I hate it. I know we talked about it a little bit. They're on Ozempic. They don't need to be. The bald lady sucks. It's all corny. Give me something fun. Give me like, you know what I did do that was fun?
Dude, it was so funny. She came out and was mad on Twitter about like, do you know like the thing where like, it was like an old meme where on the posters in New York City, it was like for Wicked, it was like the whole like smiling and like the Glenda coming in and whispering.
Yeah.
And people would take Sharpie and put above it, "Is your pussy green?" Like,
that's pretty good.
Yeah, and all the fun, like, is your pussy green and shit? And so people started doing that for this one that came out, and she posted on Twitter. She's like, "That is not funny," and like, it just is.
There's no way that girl has a good sense of humor.
Yeah,
dude. Well, maybe. I don't know. If you're a Broadway person, you probably do comedies. But even then, that's not you being funny.
That's like 5 people. I feel like every Broadway person is just like, "I am the pinnacle of theater."
Yeah, no, they're like, well, I'm playing a boy who was assaulted by his father-in-law. And you're just like, all right. I'm cool
to prepare for my role, I was assaulted by my father-in-law.
Oh, you didn't know I was...
Yeah.
You didn't know I was method?
I assaulted him into assaulting me.
First, I had to find a wife. Then I had to convince her father to be cool.
As a outwardly and expectedly gay man.
That's so nuts, dude. No, that would be the last realm of like, I think art that I'd be like excited my kid was in. Like, Dad.
Musical theater?
Yeah, like acting.
What if he crushed?
That's even worse. Because then they want to keep his fucking his little huevos up where they are and keep his voice high and keep getting roles.
Castrato, dude.
Yeah, that's no good.
Yeah.
They're like, we want to
come see DBG Jr. in Cabaret.
The worst sentence I can ever hear in my life is your son's in the running for Peter Pan, because that means that he's a grown man who sounds about 4.5. Yeah. That's not good.
No. tights, dude. The tightest of tights. You're like, this is not what I meant by tight blacks.
You know, it's weird because I wear tights for football a lot. I still wear tights when I go work out, but there's a difference between shorts over tights, lifting heavy weights, and just tights with tap shoes on. That's a different thing. It's a very different
If
atmosphere.
you come into your son's room and he does this thing where he jumps and his feet go like,
Dad,
yeah,
what the hell are you?
I need to see you do sprints right now.
He flips over from Mamma Mia onto like some stock football game he has loaded up.
I was watching the Colts because they're super good. I was watching the Packers do their thing.
Their new quarterback is kind of tasty. I mean, passing very well this
Passing
season.
very well.
That's fine. I can imagine.
Yeah.
I can imagine having a gay
Are you
kid.
listening to Barstool? And he's just got wicked blaring.
If you can. I can imagine having a kid that's gay, but also having like a straight dad who's into football. Because if you have no interest in football at all, you're just hearing your dad's run it down their fucking throat. God damn it. They've been busting our ass for 3 straight quarters. Fucking jaws on the floor. You're like, wait, are we pro or anti butthole stuff? Because I thought this would have been a lot easier.
No, it's manly.
It's manly.
It's manly.
If you think about it, bro, I've been gripping. My whole upbringing was just gripping bros, not sex. The underside. And sometimes, honestly, my hands wouldn't smell great.
Yeah.
You would be down here. It's like sweaty third quarter. You're like,
amongst like the
you're like,
notoriously
wiping.
grossest version of men in the young, like
you're licking your fingers. You're spitting on your,
prepubescent.
yeah, you're spitting on your hand. There's blood and shit. You're like, this is good. That's what you want.
That's disgusting.
You got a mouthpiece in that's like falling around. There's spit. It's on the ground. It's what you got. Dudes are pissing their pants.
Pissing shitting. What game is this? Golf.
What game is this? God damn it! It's the greatest blessing God has ever bestowed upon this country besides nuclear warfare and the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders.
Yeah.
It's football.
No, I can't imagine that being like, if there's like that much piss and blood in like baseball, they would stop the game.
It's a real problem.
Yeah.
It's like a real issue.
Fucking Savannah Bananas just pissing and shitting on the field.
Speaking of Hallmark rom-coms, you know what I did last night? We went ice skating in Central Park.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Let me tell you, kids still got it. I'm out here zipping backwards. The first time since I've torn my ACLs. Backwards, forwards, skating around.
Yeah.
Zero falls.
Can you do like the hockey?
Yeah, I'm graceful. It's nice. Only because of gay previous events in my life. We used to go to the Altel Ice Stead like twice a weekend. One night was cool hip hop night. Me and Brody. And unbuttoned flannels. Loose.
Loose.
Axe body spray everywhere.
Fragrant.
Just trying to get girls' numbers that we would never
Apparently, I smell like chocolate. Because they tell me I do.
Oh, I had the chocolate.
Oh, yeah. Everyone had the chocolate.
Axe should be sued. They should
be sued.
That's crazy. And the marketing was even fucking stupid.
He turned into a chocolate man and ladies tore him apart. Like Wolverines.
I was like, I want to be chocolate.
I want to be a chocolate man.
I want to be a chocolate man and get torn apart by bad bitches.
Yeah, and then I remember like that was like the type of axe that you'd like duct tape down like the end of it and just throw in a room. People would be like, ew, and it smelled so
I'm glad
bad.
we all did the same life, dude, because we would do that to like classrooms in middle school multiple times. I would just be in a room and a door would open and just like, what is
Yeah.
like, come on.
It smells bad.
Little kids are assholes, but we were around, bro. It's an event. We were in line for an hour. Foreign bros out the ass. Didn't smell the best. Kind of smells like a lot of feet and wet ass.
Yeah, it's a bunch of rental skates. You have to take off your shoes.
Or there's people with the real ones. Those guys are kind of assholes. There was like
The guys who bring their own skates.
Yeah, there was 3 lanes of people. There was the people that were like couldn't do nothing. That were
Well, I mean,
gripping.
why would you need them? Especially we're in Arizona at this point. Who the what? You're fucking.
Bro, I
pool's
was
gonna freeze over and you're gonna do laps, you idiot.
I was going to the skating rink twice a week at one point. I could have had. That was maybe the most chocolate I've ever been. I was able to like fucking backwards skate. I'm grooving to Mariah Carey and shit. People were busting their ass every second on the second. It was my own personal chive.
Were you
TV.
hunting for fingers, trying to run them over?
No, you fucking psycho. What?
I'm
Jesus.
finger hunting every time I go to an ice rink.
I'm on the search. I'm looking for digits.
Yeah, dude. Trying to
Ew.
get a fucking wedding ring.
Ew, no. On the low.
Yeah.
Some rich lady falls down. You're like, ooh, mine.
Jump, 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 jump. I'm not even skating. I'm running.
Some people did take some tumbles though. I like ice skating because it lets you know immediately like who's semi center of balance is like okay.
I don't know how to stop, so I just fall to stop.
What? Can you not ice skate?
I can ice skate. Don't know how to stop though.
Can you? What
no
do you mean?
brakes on this car.
What do you mean by like know how to ice skate though? Like just like not fall down?
I can
or
get
like,
going fast as fuck.
Are you like wobbling?
No, I can stand up, right? I'm not like a deer.
But you don't know how to stop at all.
No, I can't do like that. I'll come to a gradual stop when momentum stops me.
Now, nothing makes you look cooler than stopping and hitting one of those correctly. Nothing makes you look more like a dickhead than when you stop too hard, hit a speed bump in the middle.
Chop. You have to do like the chop over your own feet walk.
Man, then there were some dads out there. You know what I
My dad is graceful on the ice.
Where's he
He's
from?
a great ice skater, upstate New York.
That's probably why.
He was playing hockey when he was younger.
Yeah, that makes sense. I hope that's like the most expensive sport your kid can play. It's no good.
I know my dad was a little bougie boy growing up.
Fucking bajillion dollars. Ice time's a thing. You got to deal with Canadians. That's just taxing on the soul. Just having to deal with people talking trash in like ways you don't understand. It's like I don't need that.
Yeah.
Give me my traditional.
Why don't you come down to my province? How you will be talking too much about it.
Put that donut in the hole with the other 6 where it belongs. You're like, what are you saying?
Shut up!
Talk shit like an American.
Shut up! Stop being good at this.
I don't understand this.
You can't sound like this and also be good.
It's weird Mr. Rogers insult bullshit. I don't understand. But it was fun. You know what I always want to stay in shape for, though, as a dad? This is important. There was a bunch of dads who just couldn't ice skate. Like, they didn't have the physical ability to. And they were just on the sideline, like, drinking a beer while the mom was on the ice.
But you know what?
With the kids.
That is a beautiful, beautiful perspective that you think is what was happening in that moment. The dad knows how to fucking skate. He's been walking around with those kids all goddamn day. No. He needs a second to drink a beer and just observe and just be like, yeah, this is my life, I guess.
You think that's what was happening?
Absolutely, 10,000%.
And not that he's a fat sack of shit who can't be trusted on fucking half-inch metal?
Also, that is like, hey, do you want to go run around on fucking rulers? On roller boots?
That's what I'm talking about. And if you're in shape, you can do it. Ruler. They are.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to go try and stand on metal rulers? You're like, I don't know. It's like even better. It's on the most slippery surface on Earth. You're like,
yeah.
What? No, I'm cool.
Do you know that thing that penguins have a hard time getting around on? That's you, though.
I said this thing yesterday, bro. There's 3 things that don't get cold. It's penguins, polar bears, and hoes. Because there were girls out there. It's 30 degrees and we're on ice, just dressed in like thighs out, low boots on. You're like, what are we? Who are you trying to be cool for? What is this? Also, if I'm a guy, I'm like, but I guess the dudes were doing the equivalent too. They're like a bunch of hood black dudes and just Nike Tech fits.
Insane.
I'm like, brother.
You're
look.
in a single hoodie right now. It's
bro,
freezing.
it's like halfway unzipped so you can see the chains. I'm like, brother, look.
What are you doing?
I understand that like
There's no way you run that warm.
Do you?
There's no way.
Do you run hot?
There's no way you run that warm. You have a fever right now?
I'm just like, bro, like, how bad is the drought? Like, do you not have access to clean and reliable pussy? Like, we're out here just...
It's fucking blue lips.
Andrew, it's not cheap either. It was like $50 a ticket. It's like...
It's crazy.
So this guy's out here at a tech fit, freezing his ass off, skating, cold as hell, paid way too much
You want to
money.
see me go as fast as I can?
And then they'll do that. And then they'll just...
They're trying to get warm.
Well, I asked Taylor, though. I was like, is that peacocking, like, working to some degree? Does it, like...
No, they're trying to get their blood temperature up.
I could see... You know, it was weird. They're in groups, too. Just groups of guys. Just, like, skating well. I'm like, that's weird. To come with your bros and just, like, at
you want
this
to show
age,
up?
Yeah, and they're not even doing, like,
I've been waiting for this all week, pal.
That's kind of what it felt like. It was like, and it's one thing when you
come
go
in
to
and take my ice time? You're out of your fucking mind.
I'm like, there's so much cheaper places you could go skate and be fucking delinquents. They're going backwards, not even looking at people. Kind of exciting. But these fools, it's not even
You were getting wet.
I was trying to join them, too. I was going in between. There was, like, occasionally I get the zoomies. Most of the time I was hanging with Taylor, just holding her hand.
Did you just call going fast on an ice rink the zoomies? Did you just address yourself as getting the zoomies?
Let me explain to you what I mean.
Like how a excited rabbit, or maybe
a cow who's having a good day. Starts gallivanting.
Like a dog who's just you heard walk and you started getting
bark.
Yeah.
Why would?
Ice skating?
Because most of the time I was holding like Taylor's hand or skating by her because she could skate like okay. She was like it almost looks like she's
that's
like
a nice thing to do. When I went roller skating with Haley, she left me in the dust and I had no idea what I was doing.
She got the zoomies. That's a real thing. When there's a skill difference, you get the zoomies occasionally. When there's a little bit of a skill gap.
I mean,
I'll hang out with your weak ass for a sec, but then you're beautiful, loving wife self for a sec. And
Thank
then
you. I'm the wife in this situation.
And then, occasionally I got to take a lap. I got to go see the field, see the boys.
Yeah.
Skate with some of the birds that are
All right,
going
I'm going
fast.
to turn on the afterburners, babe. I'll be right back.
And then I would hit the little kid, like after I hit a little zoom, I'd be like, did you see it? Did it look cool? I felt cool.
I think I was going 45 miles per hour right there.
It's a danger to because how I describe my skating style is like confidently goofy.
Yeah.
There's still wobbles and the knees are still shaking, but I'm out here giving it everything.
Yeah.
If I fail, it's a liability to the other people. No chance. And we faked the waivers. I don't understand how that place stays open. The guy was like, "You fill out the waiver?" I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "All right, cool." And fucking slide in there.
Whatever, yeah.
No good. I was like, "All right, cool." So Taylor,
Just on a whiteboard, you just like write your name, they cross it off.
I was like, that's their fault. What we're going to do is called a slip and fall. Okay, now here's what we need from you.
Yeah. There was no sign. Just like a
There
wet
wasn't
floor
a
sign.
You're like, buddy, it's ice.
I know there's no wet floor sign.
That would be a fun argument in court. You're like, was there or was there not a wet floor sign on the ice? You're like, I don't, no.
Your Honor, it was implied.
No, that was stupid. Here, let me go to my my seizure pad, unless you have something immediately that's popping up.
Opinions on drinking just chicken broth. What do you think?
Stop. I told you, personality for an hour. Buckle in. Strap up.
Chicken broth so bad right
You're
now.
being so. All right,
I'm
here.
gonna put a Ritz cracker in it.
Here's something. This is all of my stories, so you better have fucking something. I went to my office Christmas party 2 nights ago. Black tie event.
Yeah, we just did a reel about it.
Tuxedo.
Nice. Hasidim.
Yeah, it was I did like a half joke about it, but it felt so weird. First of all, open bar.
Tight.
Can't be trusted around an open bar. Because I was drinking like slowly anyway, and I was having like Manhattans and beers. But then I went to go order. There was this like Samuel Adams beer called Peekaboo. Jacko. It was called a Jacko, like a jackal. It was like a pumpkin porter, and it tasted like shit. I eventually got one. It wasn't good. But the guy, because the music was
why
loud.
the hell would you get a pumpkin porter?
Because it's fucking festive. I don't know. Why are you gay? All right, so I went to go order.
I will say that Line and Kugel had a drink called a cranberry shandy.
Yeah, see you commie bastard.
Those were great.
Actually, I've had those. Those are all right.
Line and Kugel cranberry shandies.
Yeah.
I used to slam those.
I had 3 strawberry kiwi hard kombuchas last night with Taylor. Pretty all right. My butt plug came out pretty easy.
Yeah, that'll
this
rush you.
morning.
Dude, fucking alcohol and probiotics. It's crazy.
It was just, hey, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, and
Yeah.
it was no good. But then we were at this thing I was drinking, and I ordered the Jacko, and the guy thought, and I winked at the guy. I was like, hey, let me get a Jacko, and I winked. I don't know why I winked. I was drunk. I'm not a winker.
Why would you win?
I'm not a winker. And then I go
You think he thinks you want to meet him in like the closet to blow
He
him.
must have, because he also heard Jack and Coke, because it sounds like Jacko in a loud
You said,
bar.
"Can I get?" You're like, "Hey, can I get a Jacko? Can I jack you off?" Wink.
Kind of, bro, because then he gets the Jack Daniels Premium, whatever, like the gentleman's Jack, and just grabs it and turns the bottle upside down and starts just filling up this cup like a soda amount, and then just goes on with the soda gun and goes. Tss. He just gives it to me and winks back, and I'm like, the fuck is. All right, and then just milk that for, I'm a sipper when in conversation, so that lasted like, I don't know, like 15 minutes, and then I was just like, when you take too many bong rips in GTA 5, and you're just like, the screen's like,
Yeah.
that's exactly how it was. I was just stumbling around the party. This is maybe more internal affairs. We're later in the episode. No one from the party's watch this, bro. Everyone over there, so much cocaine.
Really?
Openly. I had a conversation with the bro who's like 7 positions above me. Like, more money than Jesus. No reason I should be talking to this guy. He was like sweating in the huddle with like my low level of like just normal boys. And he's like talking about business. We're all going to make so much money. I'm not a good, because I'm not a coke guy. I don't know the signs. I don't know what to look for. I knew what to look for after that. I had a boy who like completely normal, went to the bathroom, came back, dinner plates. Just like,
hey man, how are you doing?
yeah, bro, jaws going, gum was me. There's so much candy. I don't understand where there was candy. They had candy at the entrance, and I thought it was just like a kitschy, like, oh, it's good. Look at that. No,
dude.
It's jelly bean. It's all gummy shit too, like jelly beans.
Something you can
and
chew on.
yeah, I was like, no, that's no good. My fucking
That's crazy to be fucking Imagine just being like, you're going home to a penthouse, a wife that you're cheating on, and you're just you're housing blow and just eating Swedish fish. And just being like, this quarter's going to be great. Like,
that's kind of the vibe, and it was real dystopian, and it makes me sad going to a day job anyway. But then you go see that, and you see people it's working out for, and you're like, wow, you climb the corporate ladder, good for you, you did the thing, you make the money, yada yada, and then they're just like you said, penthouse, Russian hooker, Swedish fish, Cuban cocaine, just every fucking nationality but their white wife. It's no good.
Yeah, just feel like, yeah, man. Yeah, we're thinking about going to Cape Cod for the winter.
President's Club next year is going to be in Cabo.
Yeah, I'm going to Antarctica for the summer. I like the cold.
Bro, but then I had one kid who I loosely know who he's like, yo, you got to take care of me, bro. If I get too fucked up, I'm like, yo. I was like, hey,
that will not be happening, sir.
I was like, I know you don't know me that well. They called me nice the other day. They said Daniel would never say that. He's too nice. And I was like, oh, I have you niggas dead to rights. Idiots.
Yeah.
You fucking numbskulls.
I'm a rude man.
Yeah, I'm actually an asshole. But he was like, bro, because he was sweating, hair. It's thinning.
So once it down to the front.
Oh, dude, the tuft was going all over. He had multiple tufts. Looks like a goddamn elephant going both ways.
Yeah.
He's like, you gotta take care of me. And I let him know very politely. I was like, hey, kind of the way I operate. I got about 4 people in my life that I would answer a phone call from. That's about it. You're not one of them.
Yeah.
I was like, I love you. You ain't it. And I hope you get home safe. And then he just kept spamming me the whole night, being like, bro, where you at? I'm like,
whoa, he has your number? That's a first red flag. You don't do that.
Well, I don't even like people at work knowing I do stand-up. I don't like people knowing I podcast. I don't like none of that shit. I keep it real tight. And I let that guy follow me. And then from there it was thin. And it's like, that's...
Never making that mistake again, I bet.
No, but it's too fucking late now. Now what do you do? Now they're all like, oh, we want to do this. We thought this video was funny. And now it's like, now I'm nervous because we post during work time. They're going to be like, why are you posting during work time? I'm like, for engagement, you fucking numbskull. Duh. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you watched it.
Yeah, you want me to...
You watched it, didn't you?
Yeah. Did you watch it at 7 when you think I should be posting it? Idiot. No, you have a family, retard. Watch this on the shitter at work when you're avoiding it like the rest of us.
Yeah. No, I can't imagine. Dude, that's such a different Christmas party than if I had one at my work.
Why?
It would just be like, it's like 19 Mexican people and then me.
Yours would be more fun. I didn't think that we should have been black tie. And there was no +1s. It felt like prom.
Yeah, that is very prom. Do you think anyone was hooking up in the bathrooms?
Well, so that's what I quickly realized why there's no +1s. Is everyone's fucking everyone.
Yeah?
It's awesome. I was talking to a bro who said that he had been there for 5 years. He's fucked in our office before. All these people. My head guy is married to a lady that we work with, and he met her in Phoenix when he was out there just doing a rotation, cleaned it up, and moved her out here.
That's crazy.
People are fucking. It's nuts.
Do you think was anyone kind of being a little touchy-feely at the company party with each other?
Yes. It was
tight.
But it's crazy.
That's what cocaine does, dude. People get feely.
But it's nuts because I'm the only one who's surprised because I'm the new guy. I'm like, I'm seeing all this. I'm like, yo, what the what? And they're like, yeah, man, welcome to the party. Saddle up, idiot. And I was like, oh, shit, I'm the new guy.
Saddle up, idiot. You're doing coke off a secretary's tits.
I was just like, nah, I had to. They were pretty cool about, I'm not a big cocaine man. I'm not a big yo-yo guy, but as long as you drink, I think you're fine.
Yeah, you have to keep up with the vices.
You got to have something. Yeah, otherwise you're just looking around, munching on steak that was cooked. It was all right. We're just munching on pretty okay steak, just be like, huh, a lot of debauchery. Now Monday will be interesting. Walk in and be like, so we're all supposed to act like everyone's just professional and fun?
Yeah.
That's what we've been doing this whole time? I thought that was how it actually is.
I watched 9 guys finger Deborah. Notes? What are we doing?
Yeah. Chris and Carl have black eyes because they fucking fought each other on the dance floor, and we're supposed to just go sit in this business meeting at 3?
Yeah, Cynthia in HR, she got her clit burned off from cocaine.
3 people have canker sores.
Yeah, off from one person. It's nuts.
Oh, it was pretty good. All right, that's enough for me. What do you got? You have to have something fun. What did you do?
I've been sick. I'm kidding.
You fucking sick.
I'm joking. No, I've been sick. I'm trying to think.
You're in a new house.
Yeah.
You have a cat.
Oh, dude. So
I feel like I'm doing both of our jobs right now. Pull something out of your ass.
it's coming. Reaching in. And I got it. So yesterday I was taking a nap. And
Hot start, all right.
yeah, I was taking a nap, and we get a little knock, 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 a rapping on our chamber door, and it was like kind of. I thought it was like Amazon, but then they knocked again, and then I'm like, hey, there's like, is someone knocking at the door? I'm like, I think so, and then a third knock, which why would you knock 3 times? That bothered me, and then
To get you close enough to drive machete through the door.
no,
Obviously.
and the thing is, we don't have an eye hole.
What?
We don't have an eye hole in our door.
What?
It's that spooky. We didn't realize that until this situation.
Come on, dude.
We don't have an eye hole for our
You
door.
live- so you, God, so you're rolling the dice blind on a pretty accessible floor. Come on. All right.
I mean, if they make it through the impenetrable barrier that is the magnetic door.
They just follow a person in. I mean,
Never
possibly.
has that happened. Never. In what in what world?
So it's either the delivery guy or Beelzebub. Could be either. You're just gonna open the door and roll the dice.
Yeah. We started putting the chain on the door after this situation.
God, dude, all right.
So 3 wrappings on the chamber door, persistent. Didn't
Stop
like
making
it.
it sound scarier than it is, because now I don't like scary shit. You're making it sound like someone with claws going like.
No, it wasn't even that. It was just her scratching the length of the door. Yeah.
Kristen.
She had
Like
like
what?
one of those insidious violin screaming machines. It was like,
I hate those. Those fucking suck. That's the worst sound. That's the worst like sound. What do you call it?
that's
Score.
the type of shit that gets you spooked in the theaters. Let me tell you. When like they're sitting there like, what? And you hear like,
You know what I hate? Yeah, Jordan Peele does a lot of that. He has like signature little fucking scary synths and stuff that I hate.
the one for Us was really gay.
Ugh.
The 5 on it.
Yeah, well that was cool. That's more of a song. No, I'm saying like
The
the,
vrim, vrim,
no, I'm saying
vrim, vrim.
no, I'm saying the scoring. Even just like the little shrieks within the movie, like or like the like little shit like that. I hate it.
Wait, what was that again?
That
I like
sounds
it.
like Yoshi. Was that pretty on par?
I don't know.
You look like a guy who would know that.
I was never a
Pirates.
really good Nintendo guy. I never was a Nintendo
You're a
guy.
fucking Smash Bros. Dork ass.
No, I am not. I was never really into Smash Bros. That was
Jonah
Richie.
Wii?
What?
Jonah Wii? Joan Smash Bros? Have
No.
we played it at your house?
Never played.
We've played Smash Bros. At your house. You're a lying
Yeah,
sack of shit.
it wasn't on a Wii. It
Who are
was
you
on a
lying
Nintendo
for, bro? What are you
Switch.
lying on? Even gay? It's the same thing. It's the Wii of today. And it's weird that you have one.
No, it's not the Wii of today.
No one's buying Wii's anymore. They don't even make Wii's anymore.
Exactly. People buy Nintendo Switch.
Wait,
I
do
don't
they
know
make
what-
Wii's?
I don't think so. They don't make anything for the Wii anymore. I mean, probably for the nostalgia standpoint, you could probably get like a used Wii and get like the only thing I ever played on Wii was the Wii Fitness. No, Wii Sports. Wii Sports.
Oh, like the tennis and the.
Yeah,
I was like, there's no way
bowling.
you had the fitness pad. You
Yeah,
fucking.
we did have the
dork.
fitness
Oh
pad.
my god, you suck. That was for fat girls to not feel bad about themselves.
No, they felt bad
Why?
because Wii was made by like
You know,
Japanese
Asians?
software programmers. So like I remember there's articles that came out where it's just like my 15-year-old is crying because she stepped on her Wii Fit thing and it said she was obese.
Congratulations, you're obese. Danny's not going to take you to senior formal either. You're like,
Yeah.
what was that last part?
Wii? Why?
Have you seen these new commercials
You
they're doing
didn't
for?
let me finish my thing.
That's what I was
There's a
gonna say.
rapping on my chamber door.
Oh yeah, that's right. Who was it?
So it was the ex-girlfriend
What?
of the girl who lived there previous, but she didn't say it like that.
So a hot lesbian shows up at your door.
I did not make
No.
eyes on the lesbian. So
Wait,
I
no one got to
cannot
see the
attest-
lesbian?
Dum-dum-dum,
Yeah, I didn't like that.
dum-dum-dum.
I didn't like that one. Door
The door just closed.
Fuck that.
Yeah, dude. It's
Wait,
right
so
be-
in my head,
it's right behind me, isn't it?
in my head, a hot lesbian shows up.
Not true.
How did you not get eyes on the lesbian?
Because I was laying on the couch
Who
and I didn't have-
opened the door?
Nah, Haley got killed. She got murked. She would have been the first one.
You have a don't know what's behind door number 1, and you sent the lady? You suck as a protector.
I had no pants on.
Who gives a fuck? Then die and fight naked. What are you talking
But that being said, if a sword were to come out and stab through Haley, I would have been able to, I would have been right there.
Do you know how many doors I've answered in my life? Or how many doors I've not answered when it's just me and that's part of the package, Cocksmoke. What else?
Oh, it's part of the package. Forget
Dying first. Yes.
No. Do you know how I know this isn't true?
Stop. That doesn't count. I was asleep. You were awake. You didn't want to murder.
Several times you've slept through the murderer coming in. Several times.
That's different. That's because I'm a heavy sleeper. Honestly, that's not even my fault. That's an operation.
No,
that's an operational problem.
You sent her off multiple times. You said, I don't know what it is, baby. Go look. You have done that multiple times.
I never Johnny Bravo her towards the door. That has never happened
absolutely
before.
Have.
No, it's an operational problem within my own relationship. She should punch my face till I wake up so I can go defend this family with my cock out with honor and die. Do you have that weird masculine urge to die somewhere out in the open? You've been seeing those on do you get those a lot on like Instagram? Like dying on like a snow-laden mountain somewhere, just bleeding out after like protecting and killing the bear that's been like plaguing the town.
Just killing 9 wolves.
Yeah, you don't get that at all. Like taking down like a fucking like a.
Sitting there just like with a fucking your chest is ripped open. You're like,
yeah, like you just conquered a country.
Wait, you want to die really hard?
Yeah, like yes, exactly.
Not surrounded by loved ones.
Yeah, dude, fuck that.
Calmly leaving the existence. You want to be torn apart by beasts?
No, I'm at my family's hunting cabin. We're somewhere in the Yellowstone or not Yellowstone.
You want like
somewhere in Montana.
You want like a Ruby Ridge situation where like the FBI shoots your dog and you have to fire your way out, like somewhat of a martyr's death.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, hit that on the hit that on the head. A hero's way out. That'd be so chill. Just like, someone fucking tries to Allahu Akbar a plane. You're like, not today, bud. Here's what we're going to do.
You know what you want? You want your entire family to get killed around you so you have a reason to die, but kill as many as you can on your way out.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. It's like the arrows in my back.
You're like, ah! You're just holding your dead.
Yeah, because that's what they think. You think all the senses just vacate as you get to like watch the sunset and be like, finally, Valhalla. No, you're like, just losing your shit.
There's nothing left. It's like, you've made the worst mistake. Yeah. He has nothing left.
They never show you what happens after a guy's like, you go, I'll stay here. What that really looks like is him just scream, cry, panicking.
Yeah, when the camera's away, just and you hear like the. Just be like, Johnny, no, and like we have to go. Like it never shows like Johnny just being like, fuck. Like
it never shows when the swarm actually gets to Johnny and what happens. He gets picked apart eyeball first.
Yeah. No one's politely killing you.
No, but realistically, like the real version of that would be like there's a home invasion. I got
John Wick.
Yeah, basically home invasion. I take down all 3, but get clipped in the liver in the process. By the time we get to the hospital, I've said my goodbyes. Life insurance. Roll credits, 1.5 million right into Taylor's account.
That's a stupid way to die.
What, defending my family in a home invasion? Stupid?
Yeah.
How?
Wait, what do you mean defend? So
someone breaks into our apartment. Correct. I hear it because I smell danger.
No, you're asleep. Someone breaks into your apartment. Taylor's immediately dead. You wake up to the gunshot in the muzzle flare. You're immediately confused. You don't know what's going on. You probably poop. You probably poop your pants. You're naked in bed, so there's just a turd in the bed now. You're scared awake. Your life and mortality is blinking in front of you. You probably poop. And then you get shot, killed, dead.
That's probably pretty
You probably pooped, dude.
It's just me, Tooch, and the poop sitting Taylor's head
tucked
on the
in,
floor.
Tucked in. Taylor just looks like fucking spilled soup on the floor. Just got fucking braids everywhere. He's getting shot 6 times in the chest. There's a shit next to you. Tucci's freaking out.
I feel like that's every conservative gun owner's like fantasy though, is like not the dying part, but that someone does break in and you like do just spawn awake and they're just like, not today. Bah, 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 bah. About 6 of them, the cops come, they're like, Good work, Daryl. They don't even ask any real questions. They're just like,
Yeah.
we'll take it from here.
Wrong house, isn't it? It's like they sure found out. It's just being like, this man did not prepare well for this situation. That's them at your scene. Just be like, I don't think you had a gun in the drawer. You pull it out. You're too excited. You shoot yourself through your kneecap.
No. We'll have next to my side of the bed. We'll have probably just a 22 because 45 is too crazy for an apartment.
Subsonic?
No, but you'll have a 22.
Do you know what subsonic is?
Yes, like a specific like bullets.
No, so 22s are subsonic. They don't break the sound barrier. But sometimes they don't completely like the round. It doesn't produce enough like steam behind it and gases for the round to like actually rotate out of the cylinder, so they jam frequently. So here's what's going to happen to you. So you're going to shoot.
Wow, did you just
pea shooter. You're going
to
pea shooter him. Probably break a vase. And it's going to get stuck in the drywall next to the guy. Meanwhile, the real man with the big gun puts about 7 in your chest, and you're just like trying to hit the back of the slide, trying to get it back in.
He's like, oh, good, this guy has a Nerf gun.
Yeah.
Just mows down everything. No, okay, fine. Level 45, and I do want a fingerprint sensor that just has mine and her fingerprints on it. Unless that backfires too. The guy gets into the room and just takes my thumb and goes, doo-doo-doo.
That'd be so great. You just wake up, your finger like,
I wake up to the click.
God damn it.
To the click of the unlock that I exclusive. All you hear is a doo-doo-doo-doo.
Yeah.
No.
Welcome, Daniel Bridgegrad and nobody else.
Fuck. No, but you have that and you go put a guy down. You still got to get taken into the station. Even if you put someone down, especially in New York, you might do time.
Yeah.
I don't even think you're allowed to
own a firearm here.
No, you can own a firearm here.
Yeah, I think you have to go through like several
I'll go through them. As long as you legally have one, I think you're allowed to pop someone if they break into your fucking... What's the point of having a gun?
To look at it.
To feel fucking sick?
Touch
to
it.
feel so cool?
No, I can imagine. I would love to have one of those like...
Would Haley let you have a gun?
I don't care of her opinion of me. I will purchase a firearm if I feel.
No, that's crazy. That's not a tattoo. That's a conversation. You can't just show up and be like, "This is Rusty. He's an M16, and the government doesn't know about it."
Why isn't a tattoo not a conversation?
That's different. You can't kill anyone with a fucking tattoo. You don't have the power of God because of a tattoo. You don't turn into a deity.
What if it's like a special tattoo that like I turn into a super guy?
Yeah, sure. Maybe if you go to an alchemist, but if it's just a normal black and white stencil, I think it's fine.
Dude, what if you woke up every day and there's a new tattoo on your body?
That sounds like a shitty Tubi movie. That sounds like a shitty right to DVD, and then the guy finds out at the end it's like a treasure map or something like Prison Break, and you're like,
"Oh, it's a Prison Break treasure map."
Yeah, that sounds stupid.
So cool.
Or like is a novel about how you are gonna die and you can't figure it out until the very end, and you're like reading your finger and there's a period at the very end. You're like, what? Anvil. Roll credits.
Anvil.
Yeah, all that lead up for the payoff of
yeah. All that, just period, piano. Right, it falls on
and one guy comes and just sweeps
it. Yeah. Head comes out. Your teeth are keys. Yeah. There's a bird flying around the top of your head. He says, it's a living.
What?
You never seen that?
What?
Where it's like, they would, in the Flintstones, like the animals who were like, they'd just be like, turn on the blender. And it would just be like some like dinosaur, and it's like, psh, it would come up and you're like, it's a living. Like,
I know what you're talking about. I was never a big Flintstones guy.
I was a big cartoon.
Loved their drugs, though. Was a big fan of their product.
Their poppables.
Yeah, I thought those would cure cancer back when I was little. I was like, Mom, I took 2 today. She's like, good, you're extra healthy. Meanwhile, it's just chalk and sugar.
Yeah.
Nothing real in it, like a splash of vitamin C just to like pass the FDA regulations.
I didn't like the chalky ones. I like the gummies.
I love the chalk.
I love chalk.
I'd sit there and I'd put it in my left mouth, or like the left bottom like side of my mouth like it was dip, and just sit there and milk it.
I like left mouth more.
That was in my left mouth.
Yeah.
I think I have 2 mouths.
Yeah.
It's my left mouth.
You got 3 stomachs like a cow.
You
chew cud in your left mouth.
Yeah, I kind of used to do that a little bit. Have you ever actually chewed?
No, I mean like my food, yes, but
like not dip.
No.
So you never had like Red Man?
What? No.
That's pretty fun. That's
What's
a good
Red
time.
Man?
What's Red Man? You want to be a man? Red Man's like the whole tobacco leaf.
Like a fronto?
Kind of, but the way that they like cure it, it comes out a little bit more wet. Like think about if normal dip was like one leaf. So it's a little bit
Instead
kind
of it shredded.
Yeah, it's kind of like wet and sticky a little bit, and you like reach into it, and it's the same packaging as like Big League Chew. That's what they model it after, and or Big League Chew models it after Red Man, and you like tear it, pull out this leaf, and you tear off the leaf, and you just throw it in your mouth. Yeah, that's why they call it chew. Like you don't dip, you dip the dip, you chew it, and you're like, good fellas, and you spit like loogie amounts of stuff out. It's like real cowboy shit. Some of my uncles do it. It's sick.
It's gross.
Baseball players in the 80s would do it. They'd put bubble gum in it. They'd wrap it in bubble gum. So like take out a big thing of gum, chew it for a sec, take it out, put the Red Man in, fold it up, back in.
That's gross.
It's man shit. You ever seen The Sandlot?
I think so. That's the one with the dog, right?
Yeah, they all throw up at the carnival at the Sandlot because they get Red Man. They all think they're cool.
Yeah.
Bunch of little 15-year-old kids think they're grown men.
Isn't one of the kids barfs on like the spinny ride?
Yeah, they're like, oh, this is so sick. Look at us being grown.
Yeah,
which it will do that to you. It'll hit you right in the goddamn mouth.
I watched a dude on a podcast who was just being like, "Yo, you never had a Zin before?"
No.
And just watch him turn ghost white.
Someone gives you a 6 milli. You're just like, yeah, this seems easy. I've had that on a fishing boat with Densmore.
You barf?
Yeah, because sometimes I thought it'd be fun to just like, he has cinnamon, which is the worst flavor of Zin. But I'd be like, I didn't barf, but I started spitting a lot. Nothing looks gay or too. You're just like, I'm fine.
I don't feel good.
Oh, you know what we didn't read?
New Patreon.
Fuck. Yeah, if you reach around and get my laptop
I'll
right
give
there.
you a reach around.
We can, we're almost to the back. Yeah, we'll read the Patreon names. As always, we got a new Patreon subscriber. When you subscribe to the Patreon, we encourage a name change. We'll read it live on the public episode. If you want to ask a question, it's always encouraged. And tell a friend about the cast also, because this thing's growing every day. We got some cool guests coming up, a new intro leading into the new year.
New year, 2025. I think this is 3 years of podcast glory.
Yeah, I think it's already been 3, actually. But
isn't that crazy?
It's been a sec. It's been a lot of fun growth. Oh, I showed Taylor the Duck song yesterday too.
Oh, really? Do you know what I
don't know when.
Do you know what I had stuck in my head? Do you know the Badger song?
The fuck is the Badger song?
The Badger, 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 Mushroom, Mushroom, Badger, 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 Badger,
Dude, no, you're fucking you're fucking autistic.
Badger, 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 Snake, Snake.
No.
Oh, it's Snake.
No, I've never.
Badger, 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 Badger.
All right, never mind. We got to the names. We got to the names.
Never ask me to vamp again.
Here we go. A couple new Patreon guys. Andrew's sister's still hanging on tight, even though he's no longer on the cast. That's chill.
Mrs. Oriana.
Here we go. We got Sasquatch, the Gnome Wrecker, and his Gnome Shepherd.
Sasquatch, the Gnome Wrecker, and his Gnome Shepherd. I like it.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
I'm so fucking confused.
Sasquatch, he wrecks gnomes.
All right, Michael Wellwood.
He shepherds and wrecks the same gnomes.
Yeah, Femboy Bussy go blap blap, house favorite. Tristan is a Tristan is a fucking crumb and Andrew is gay.
How dare you, Hayden? I am not a crumb.
Calling you a crumb is hilarious. Antonio Ramos, Carl, I married Cody Neary for tax purposes.
That's great.
That's hilarious. Haley, here we go. Portal transfer Jacob Eason. That's hilarious.
Portal transfer? What does that mean?
Let me explain this joke to you. This is the reason. This is the reason I had to transfer from Washington, because a ginormous, now in the NFL, 6'6", 240-pound guy, number one quarterback in my class, who originally went to Georgia for a year. He's from Washington. They were like, he's transferring in. I was like, oh, well, I'm going to...
Can't wait to play with him.
Yeah, I was like, I'm so excited to learn from him. And they're like,
no.
That's not what I said.
Yeah.
That's funny. All right, so transfer portal, Jacob Eason. That's hilarious.
That's a deep ref, dude.
That's a deep reference, Trevin. That's hilarious. And then shirtless.
Also, fucking shout out Trevin, who inadvertently, if me and James Moss, my biological twin, ever do something, he named it, dude. Hit me with a great one right off the bat.
What?
Possum Posse.
You guys look like possums?
Well, yeah, I do.
You know, I guess by proxy.
By proxy, a man who looks like me probably also looks like a possum.
They're all fucking possums.
I got a prehensile tail, though.
A what?
Prehensile tail. I'm part of the marsupial family. And
Why
I
do
carry
you
my
know-
babies on my back.
Why do you know so much about possums?
I think I'm also immune to Lyme disease.
Why do you know that?
They're fascinating creatures.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, but anyway, join the Patreon. Tell a friend about the cast. We're going to let Tristan go. He has to go home and sleep. He's
Possum posse.
being real fragile about it. Yeah, tell a friend about the cast. See you guys later. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah.
Santa!
Yeah. Something about Kwanzaa, because I think they want to
He's
include
here!
black people as well. We'll see you guys later.